I don't know if any of you could actually see much. um, but as you see, probably past the round pen, all that nice clean ground, that was for me doing a whole bunch of rock work today. You know, that normal, it's, they ride their horses, rocks get kicked around. It's far from done, but it's a lot better than it was. And now I'm doing my second task of the day, which, if any of you who watch my videos have any animals or horses or cows in general, maybe even dogs, the poo. Pooping. I'm scooping up poo. And I know I told you guys that I would try and post a lot more than what I have been on my vlog. But it's been super hectic with me the last few days. Maybe a week now. I don't know. Can't remember really when I last posted. It's been a hot minute. But I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. I honestly did not have that great of a 4th of July this year. It was just too much going on this 4th of July for me to actually enjoy it. We literally had to sedate one of our dogs with trazodone to make them calm and quiet. So that wasn't fun. And then we were at my brother's, and that wasn't really fun because it was an emotional tirade. The ride there was an emotional wreck, and I wish I had put my headphones on before we even left the house, because having my family be so emotional on the drive there, it just ruined the whole entire vibe of 4th of July for me. And honestly, I think it was done on purpose because not enough people were giving them the attention they wanted. And so again, like they always do on weekends or holidays, they act out, start to make up these big huge deal about things and whatever, so that the focus is on them for the rest of the time instead of us enjoying ourselves. And so that's how my 4th of July went. But now I'm outside enjoying the 83-degree weather for the 2nd day in a row while doing some chores. Here at the farm, we have, I don't know if I ever told you guys how many animals we have. We have 2 bulls, one's a steer, and then we have 4 adult females. Technically we have 8 cows altogether. 2 of them though are babies. So, yeah, we have Dan, who is our bull, Chuck, who is our steer, Rhea, who is our heifer, who gave birth to Buck last month. Nope, in May. Gave birth to Buck in May. And then we have Flame, who gave birth to Cole in May. And then we had already, when we got from Rhea and Flame, they each came with a calf already at their side. And those calves' name are Flicka for Flame and Jolene for Rhea. Now that's, let's see, 1, 2. We have, that's, okay, and then, yeah, that's all 8. So Dan, Chuck are the bulls. Rhea and Flame are our females. Flicka is our yearling. She just turned like a year old cow from Flame. And then Jolene is about a year from Rhea. So yeah, we are growing our herd. Basically, it's Dexter cows, which means they're smaller and lighter. Smaller and nicer, I'm sorry. They're smaller and nicer than your average Angus cow. You could pet them and everything. And then we also have 3 of our own horses. 2 of them are locked in the pasture next door to this because that's their dry lotting. And then we have 2 boarders out in that pasture out there with our 3rd horse. So then we have Monet and Tatum next door, Bermuda, Annie and Dixie out in pasture along with the cows. Then we have 4 dogs. Medium, small, medium, large. And then we have a puppy, but it's not ours. We're training it for my brother. And the dogs' names are from oldest to youngest. Tilly, Duke, Cassidy, Paladin, River. River is the puppy who's teething like crazy, you know. And so we're working with that. She is a Goldador, so she's a golden retriever / Labrador. River is, and she is my brother's dog. We are training her for him because he's not really home right now to deal with all that puppiness. And so we technically have 5 dogs right now, but you know, it's life. And then we also have 2 cats. Nope. Oh, sorry. We have 3 cats. One's a barn cat. One's a Maine Coon, and then one is a tabby. The tabby is the youngest. Her name is Havoc, and she wreaks havoc. That's why she's named Havoc. Our barn cat is named Mishka, and she's mine. My niece gave her to me. And then we have chickens. We have like 12 chicks, 4 adults, 2 roosters out of that. So we have like 16 or so chickens. I just clipped their wings the other day. And then I have a Polish baby chick in my room that I am raising. It was 2, but we lost 1. And now it's just Hope, and Hope is doing exceedingly well. She is doing so well. Well, it might be a she. We're not sure yet. We just know its helmet has turned into an afro. For a Polish chick, it's very cute and very fun. But yes, it is doing good. Eating, drinking, sitting on a perch. The more time I spend with her, she might be the nicest chicken we've ever owned. Because all of ours run away from us unless you lock them in the coop and then do their wings, which you have to kick the roosters out first. Because our 2 silky roosters, they don't need their wings clipped. Because they are just too small and too heavy to actually get off the ground. But all of our other chickens, yes, we definitely have to clip. Hope's wings will get clipped soon. Once she starts flying, it will be my job to clip one of her wings. I'm not there yet. She's not there yet. So yeah, that is basically all the animals we have on our farm. And then right now, as you all saw, I'm just cleaning up the shelter. which is what I'm under right now. It's shady, it's cool. But the horses and cows, if they want to, come under here and they just make it a wreck. So thankfully there's still some shavings that prevent flies from when the cows gave birth over here. So I'm not getting harassed by flies. But once I get out there, it's going to be a pain in the neck to actually clean without having to flip my head back and forth. I'm also doing what's called a 10K wellness challenge. It was off an app I was a part of. So basically what you're doing is every day for 30 days you have to get 10,000 plus steps. And I've aced it for the last 6 days, I believe. So I'm doing pretty good. I've got 10K last 6 days. The first 2 days, because I started this in July, so the first 2 days the first day I got 7,000, the second day I got 8,000, so very close to 10K, but not quite. And today I did indeed get 10K, and during my first walk around doing the yard, I got 6,000 steps. So who knows what my steps will jump up to after this. It's counting this as a walk for me. I've been doing this for 21 minutes now. Says I've done 0.23 miles. So, you know, the other one was 0.6 miles. And that was because it was just right around over there. But over here, it's a much wider area to walk around. So, of course, it's going to count more. And it beats, you know, going out and walking a trail in this hot weather. Which was one of my goals, was to walk every day. But, you know, if I'm active for more than 10 minutes on my Fitbit will pick it up as a walk. So technically I'm taking a walk every day just doing my chores. So it works. I count that, I allow it, because that means I'm still burning calories. And then my lavender, I'm not sure how my lavender is doing. I planted that last month. And there's green, but I can't tell if it's lavender or if it's weed. Like weeds from around the fence line. Because we also did a whole bunch of yard work and built the fence. So our dogs will run around in the backyard instead of the front and kick a whole bunch of stuff into wherever we're planting or planted, which kind of sucks. Because now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to get my lavender like I've been trying to do for the last almost 2 years. I finally planted some, then we'll have to see what comes out of it. And then once the backyard fence is complete, we're going to take that netting that we're using and expand where the chickens are free ranging, because they have been on free range for almost 2 months now and they are healthier and happier. And tonight I'm going to look up some posts on perches so I can build some perches, because with their wings clipped they can't get into the tree anymore, which was one of their favorite things. But also they would fly out of the free range zone, which was bad. So yeah, but other than that, there's nothing really new going on with me. My Tamagotchi Uni is still running. I'm on like 8th or 9th generation, but since it does not do generations, I don't keep up with generations. Also, for the next week, so this whole entire week, I will not be able to help anyone with their own yard work, because I have to work here at this farm where I live for the next week from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Due to something or other. Don't remember what now. And hopefully next week though I could work for my neighbor. Last time I got money, last time I worked for them, I got $50. So that was pretty sweet. I'm also going to be house sitting sometime this month and house sitting sometime next month. So, I don't know. I'm doing pretty good, I guess. But as you guys know, owning or living on a farm where there's lots of animals, you don't always have time for content creation, which is becoming my problem. Or you get really burnt out. I recently made a TikTok account, but I'm not sure how well that's going to go on there because apparently TikTok is still going to be getting banned. So we'll see. And then I've been making money off of Mercari. Hopefully I'll get some money. From some of the things they're selling on there. I think one of them is going to be $70, another one's going to be $80. So, you know, whatever counts. I'm disabled, so I know it doesn't look like it in my videos, but I do have a disability as well as PTSD. And I'm neurodivergent. Divergent? Yeah. And so working an actual job for me is hard, so I've just been trying to make money any way that I find that I can without it breaking a law or being too out of the world, like certain sites and things. And it's okay, but I wish I had like more of a permanent paycheck so that I'd have something coming in every month. I've been trying to get on disability, but they changed everything, so we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not one really for the politics. I kind of avoid it like the plague. It sucks because my birthday is on literally on voting day or president, you know, V-Day, V for Vendetta. So every couple of years, my birthday lands on election day, and yeah, it makes it kind of hard for me to celebrate my birthday. Like this year, but last year, it was really hard for me to celebrate my birthday due to the political stances that are going around. So, but I thought I'd update you guys. I've probably talked a lot of your guys' ears off. And for those of you who are still watching the video, I appreciate that you stayed for this long while I was on and off the camera and talking to you guys. So I will catch you guys on the flip side if I can. Later on tonight, I'll do try and do a video on my Tamagotchi Uni. And maybe I'll start up, or maybe I'll do a video also on my BTS Tamagotchi. I've had that run, but it's been paused now for like almost a week. So has my Japanese Tamagotchi. So I'm not sure how much more battery life is left in either of those, but I will see. In the meantime though, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and don't forget to subscribe or hit the like if you like these videos. And if you want more, let me know in comments. I hope you have a great day.